in the capital city of the power state, Mina, Niger State. Today is Monday, the 15th day in the month of June, year 2026. Still time check is 9 minutes past the hour of 9. I am Usman Apaya. Welcome you to your favorite morning show, the Badeggi Radio Link. On the program today, we shall be looking at a very troubling issue. The allegation on diversion of relief funds and other donation made to the victim of Mokwa Flood. And of course, the story about 3 bridges that are collapsed in Katcha local government, and it making the locals go through hell. And what is happening? What has been done so far? So good. Well, let's take you into the program properly. Following the devastating disaster Mokwa Flood, which occurred on May 2025, the Niger State government have announced 1 billion naira relief package for the affected victims. Each of the household were reportedly allocated 1 million naira, while affected traders were to receive 500,000 naira each. The federal government, individuals, organizations, and humanitarian agencies also donated cash and relief materials. However, there are allegations and claims of there is an allegation and claim of exclusion of some of the victims in terms of the benefiting from this good gesture from government, individuals, and organizations. Some flood victims alleged that they were being excluded from the distribution of 1 billion naira relief fund despite being affected by the disaster. Some social media videos and community report allege irregularities in the distribution of relief materials intended for the victims. Consequently, 1 year after the devastating Mokwa flood in Niger State, NEMI support organizations have called on Niger State government to urgently account for the disbursement and distribution of relief materials donated in cash and in kind to the flood victims. This call is contained in a press statement issued by the organization Director General Sanusi Mohammed Umar in Mina. He noted that his principal personally transferred 10 million naira into the Niger State Emergency Distress account with First Bank on 10th of June 2025. Mr. Sanusi further said that this call for accountability becomes necessary following public concern over the omission of some donors from the recent list released by the Niger State government, especially the donation by Niger South Foundation worth 30 million naira. The statement records that on the 5th of June 2025, the statement records that on June 5, 2025, the letter to Governor Umar Mohammed Bago through the Niger State Emergency Management in SEMA, titled Letter of Condolence and Support to Mokwa Flood Victim, was personally signed by Mohammed Mamman Nemi and was received on 11th June 2025. Yes. The donated items include 500 pieces of wrapper, 1,000 buckets, 1,000 pieces of mattress, and 100 pieces of pillow worth 20 million naira and 10 million naira in cash, making a total of 30 million naira. The Director General, Mr. Sanusi, stressed that the call for the accountability is not to apportion blames but to promote transparency and ensure that the relief materials intended for the disaster victim reach the actual beneficiary. Mr. Sanusi noted that despite the documentation of the donations and the wide media coverage is received, the official donor list is recently published did not carry his principal name, including foul play. He therefore called on the Niger State Emergency Management Agency in SEMA and all other relevant authority managing the Mokwa flood relief funds and materials to immediately review all records of donations received and publish supplementary updated list that accurately reflects all contributions, including those of Niger South Foundation. Now, this issue have actually generated a lot of resentment here and there, so much so that youth in the locality talking about Mokwa actually protested over this issue, and of course a lot of things have been coming out because many are saying that how will a kind of a donation of this magnitude be made to the victim, and the victim could not see anything. It is on this humble background that we want to bring one of those individuals, one of those activists in the area, to actually tell us what is happening in that in this regard. And of course, we'll be reaching out to one very prominent youth in that area to tell us what is happening, because many are now calling on Niger State government to account for billions of naira that is being donated to Mokwa victims, so that the spirit of accountability and transparency will be maintained. People have died, people lost their house, people lost a lot of property worth millions of naira. The individuals, government agency, and of course non-governmental organization have actually made a very handsome donation to this victim, but nothing is actually missing. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Am I on to Senator Isa Mokwa?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, this is Senator Isa, but I'm on transit. Who is this, please?
This is Usman Apaya. I'm calling from Badeggi Radio, and you are live on air. I don't know if you obliged to speak to us. You are live.
Okay, I'm on transit. I'm in a public transport, but I wouldn't know if you'd hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear. If you obliged to speak to us.
It's okay. Please go ahead. Go on.
Yeah, we're actually deliberating on the growing allegation of the fund which has been alleged to have been diverted, fund meant for Mokwa flood victims. And recently we understand that there was a protest in Mokwa where you are one of those people who championed that protest. What will you tell us about what led to the protest and what is happening to the victim of Mokwa flood?
Well, firstly, let me appreciate your effort for showing concern on this lingering issue of Mokwa flood victims. Secondly, I've said earlier, my name is Isa Abubakar, popularly known as Senator Isa Mokwa. All you have seen and read on social media, there is a popular saying that says there is no smoke without fire. And also, pregnancy, no matter how you try to hide pregnancy, it will definitely come out one day. Everything you've read and seen, there is an atom of truth in it. And most of the things we wrote on our placard, or perhaps most of our yearnings on the day we did the protest, they were all true. There's nothing like we trying to decorate anything or trying to achieve. No. Everything we wrote on the placard were exactly what is happening in Mokwa local government. And the demands are simple. The demands are they should come and rebuild houses for the flood victims. Secondly, they should come and provide a waterway for the water to pass. Thirdly, they should come and construct the bridges that they have promised to construct. Then fourthly, the state government should come out openly and tell us what have they done with the billions of naira that was contributed in the state emergency account. These are our demands, and we are on that demand. And for the issues of allegation regarding NSEMA, Niger State government, the local and the state committee, all those things you've read, like I've said earlier, there is no smoke without
fire.
Have you no fire without smoke? How do they put that?
No smoke without fire.
So, well, I already challenged NSEMA because we had the PRO yesterday, that he was going to take, or they are planning to take legal action on the list that we have been demanding for them to release for a long time now, more than a year now. They refused to release the list, and all of a sudden, it appears from the sky. We saw the list, and personally, I think I'm one of the people that shared the list. And he threatened that they are going to get the staff that release that link that list, and perhaps those that shared it. And I challenged him to come up with it, that we are ready if he wants to challenge. If he wants to, and luckily enough for us, he didn't deny the list. He said, yes, that list is from their office. So, and from what we have seen from that list, from the calibers of people that are in that list, they have failed. From the state government down to the local community, down to everybody that was involved in that process, they have failed woefully. Woefully, they have failed. And I'm still saying it. But then we are going to wait to see what they are coming up with. And we are still demanding for the remaining list that is with them, or perhaps every other necessary document that will help us, in getting accountability. They should be transparent in the process. So we are still on those demands, and we are not going back on those demands.
I don't know if you have taken very much cognizance of the list, talking about looking at it particularly from beginning to the end. I'm asking this question because there was a particular foundation that raised alarm. Talking about Niger South Foundation, a foundation that is being championed by Mamman Nemi, where about 30 million naira donation was made. And unfortunately, the name of the Nemi and that foundation was conspicuously missing in that list, and it raised a lot of concern. The foundation raised concern, and many are saying there are other people who have actually donated very handsomely, but their name is missing in that list. What do you have to say about that?
Mama Nemi is only God that will bless him. For those his campaign team to have, or perhaps for those committee to have come out to tell the world that this is what they have noticed. I think they have helped us, in demanding accountability. Now, it is only Nemi's own that people have seen. Personally, even though I have told myself, and I told the person that I'm not, no matter what happened, I am not going to reveal their agency, or perhaps their NGO. There are people personally that donated, that they have their receipt. They told me that they donated and their name is not captured in that list. So this goes out to tell you that it's not only Nemi that his name is not published in that list. There are other people, there are other NGOs. But because some NGOs, they did it because of God. Some people said they did it because of God, not because of publicity. So they are not going to, but they are just telling me that because I posted it. I said, Nemi Gawama, at least for exposing some of the abnormalities that we have been saying. We have been saying it, and some people think we don't know what we are saying. So Nemi has further vindicated us that there are a lot of abnormalities from that list. And yes, some NGOs, they said yes, they also donated, but they didn't see their list, but they are not worried, and they don't want me to air it. And I said, no problem. I just want my conscience to be clear that yes, what I'm doing, or the fight that we are fighting for a just cause. And those people have, further, they have strengthened me again for telling me this kind of things. You understand? So it is not only Nemi. There are many people that donated, and their names are not captured on that list. But we are probably waiting. We don't want to be too forward. We want to wait if there is any action, because some of these things we've been writing, we'll be receiving, some, even though they have not come out direct. But we know, maybe probably, if they are not guilty, they should take legal steps, and we'll present to them. We are waiting for that day that will present a whole lot of evidence that we have against them. And that is why I've come out openly to challenge the INSEMA, that there are a lot of fraudulent activities that went on from the day one till the last day they closed that, they shut down those communities. And we are ready to face them if they are ready to face us. And even if they are not ready to face us, if they are not bringing the fight to us, we are going to take the fights to them. Because as we speak with my legal team and other people that are concerned, we're already, there are a lot of things, a lot of processes, legal actions. Even though we're not ready to reveal any of those legal actions, but definitely we are working tirelessly to see that all those people that played an evil role in that process, they are definitely going to be exposed, and we're definitely going to tell the world, the people that are the real enemies of Mokwa flood victims, and we're not going back on that.
Have you been able to contact the governor? Because there are a lot of accusing fingers, and many are now calling that aside from courts, probably the FCC and ICPC, many are now, contemplating the idea of bringing them in. But just before then, in your own magnanimity, try to reach out to governor to get the position, because he is the chief security of the state. And I think on his own part, since you are accusing in SEMA, probably the governor could actually give you more information or do something or tell you something that will grant respite to people, the victims who are patiently waiting to see that succor is being brought to them after the devastating flood.
Funny enough, the governor, who supposedly is the alpha and omega of the state, he also has his own questions to answer. So I see that is the reason ICPC, EFCC, and others, yes, we believe in their what's it called, in the processes. We believe in their processes, and we believe in those agencies. And that is why a few days back I joined the protest in Abuja, and I wrote it on my placard that we are inviting them to Niger State. Not only Mokwa flood victims, there are a lot of things going on in Niger State that they need to come and investigate. They shouldn't just stay in Abuja. They should come to Niger State. A lot of things going on in Niger State. So we've raised that alarm. So I'm telling you that you say do I even have that connection to reach out to his? I don't even have his number. Funny enough, you understand. But what I'm saying is, he is the one. He also has his questions to answer, because the billions of naira that we have contributed to the emergency account, he is yet to make any press release. He is yet to come out to tell the public, this is what I intend to do with the money. This is what I have done with the money so far. He has not said anything. So we are taking the fight to him too. We are demanding accountability from him too. So we are not reporting any SEMA, or there is a general there are agencies that can take care of all of these things, that can investigate even the state government and other people. And that is why we are inviting them directly, because we feel from head to bottom everything is just, there is corruption everywhere. So there is no need inviting any chief security of the state for any this thing.
Okay, Awoka Isa, popularly known as Senator Isa Mokwa, want to appreciate you for time.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Until we get back to you some other time again, we appreciate.
All right.
Well, listener, that has been the voice of one of the youth advocates of, good transparency and, of course, accountability for what has happened in Mokwa. Senator Ismail Mokwa has been one of the very, very resounding voice in the state who is calling for accountability. We hope this issue will not be swept under the carpet. All those who actually enjoy from the proceeds of the debt will be brought to book, because if you witness that flooding, you would definitely shed tears if you have blood, sealing in your vein. So we will put fingers, cross to see what is going to come out of it. Now to the next one, which has to do with bridges collapsing. Like I told you, we have in Katcha local government about 2 to 3 bridges have collapsed in Yinti and in Dabisan. So we actually tried to put a call to the council chairman yesterday. Several calls put to his phone, was unsuccessful. It's either the phone is being switched off or is out of coverage. But severally I've tried to put a call to him to find out some of the allegation again in Katcha local government, because from our findings, it has been alleged that the vice chairperson is actually complaining that she has not been carried alone, that the council chairman is actually working alone as one-man riot. And this is the more reason even this issue of breach is causing a lot of concern, because it has been alleged that the council chairman does not listen to any person. There is an allegation. It has been alleged that during this recent Salah celebration, the council chairman allegedly borrowed 1 million naira for a Salah celebration, and only 50,000 naira was given to the council chairperson. assistant vice chairman of the council, which is not enough to him buy a ram. A ram is sold during this Salah on average between 150, 200 and 250,000 on average, a single ram. So when you give your vice 50,000 naira, I don't know if that will be enough for her to actually buy ingredients and enjoy the Salah celebration. So that is the issue. And this is a public office. People must understand that public office is not a private office. The moment you offer yourself to serve the public, then you must equally offer yourself to answer questions that will be coming from the general public. A lot of questions has been raised and no answer. In the course of the program, we will try to see if we can reconnect or get connected to the council chairman to tell us what is happening to the fallen bridges in his locality and what he is doing to fix those bridges, because the people activities, a lot of activities has been cut short because of these fallen bridges. What is the council chairman or the council doing in order to give the people the benefit of the doubt that in no distant time the bridge will be reconstructed, or whether or not there's going to be a deliberate effort either by the council or by the state to fix the bridge. Let's see if we can have the council chairman talking about I think Honorable Isa, if we can. Okay, I think we've gotten, let's see. Trying to connect to the council chairman to see if he can get to speak to us on particularly the fallen bridges in his locality, talking about Yinti, Ndabisan, and other places. Yes, I think the call has not been answered. Let's try it once again. Please, we want to announce that whoever is listening, if you're close to council chairman, tell Katcha local government chairman, this is the situation at hand. We are trying to connect to him to give us an update of the collapsed bridges in his own locality and the effort the local government is putting in place to address the issue, because that is the only thing the downtrodden will benefit from democracy. If we have issues like this and people cannot be connected to their markets, it means democracy is not being felt in this locality. Yes, we've tried the second time, no answer. Let's see if it's a message that we're going to put across, but let's try for the third time. If we cannot get him, then we send a message so that if he can talk to us, he should call and speak to us, giving us updates of the happenings in his own locality. Most importantly, the collapse bridge. As it is now, we are in a rainy season. People have to go to farm, and people have to go to market. People have to move about. If you have collapsed bridge, it means you are putting people in a cage. They cannot move. 3 times, we cannot get the council chairman. So I think at this point we'll open the phone line while the phone, listeners are calling in. We shall continue to make efforts to see we get the council chairman to talk to us on this. Since we have gotten that of Mokwa, it's important to get from Katcha local government the happenings there. 09138579001 is the number to call and join the conversation. Hello.
Dr. Apaya.
Good morning, Mr. Jimu.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Apaya.
Good morning, sir.
Inupe agefe fa. Sinima fa. Agoga gala lagbo mola nichimo. Let me begin with that of Mokwa. You see, Apaya, Senator Isa Mokwa, even if he died today, I think he has left a legacy. He has fight for Mokwa people to survive, which I think in the history of Mokwa, they have not gotten somebody like him that have fought for the people. We have political leaders in Mokwa. We have philanthropists in Mokwa. We have traditional leaders in Mokwa. But very, very unfortunate, Apaya. What they could not do, ordinary Senator Isa is doing it. He has made this sacrifice to see that he's ready to die for Mokwa to survive and Mokwa to progress. But let him believe that the reward is in heaven, or which is going to be paradise. Apaya, not even let me alone. Poor individuals donate from 1 naira and above. And very unfortunate, we are saying that no one should account for that same money. No, it's going to be an insult. Kudos to Senator Issa. You see, Apaya, either we like it or not, allow people to express their feelings constructively. Senator Issa Mokwa was underrated in those days. Apaya, I want to tell you, is an hero in Niger State. He's a hero in Nigeria. He's also an hero in Mokwa. Senator Issa Mokwa is far better than anybody from Mokwa, because if there is anybody in Mokwa and he failed to speak about Mokwa Flood, and Senator Issa is doing it today, I think Senator Issa is ahead of it. We need to appreciate him. To Mr. Governor, Apaya, I am not always happy to see people castigating the leader. I am a leader. I was also once a leader. But you as a leader, you must always think of doing the right thing. Don't be a leader that you always believe whatever you do is right. You continue to fall victim. Apaya, imagine how much. Where is the governor taking all this money to? As far as I'm concerned, the governor, if he said he's not in possession of the money, either directly or indirectly, is in charge. If Nesema is the one that is holding the money, you as the head of the state or the leader of the state, hold the Nesema accountable, punish them, and clean your name. Very unfortunate, Apaya, with the kind of the governor we are having. Don't decide in doing the right thing. Do it, and the poor ones will continue to be around you. Unfortunately, the governor always believes whatever you do is the right thing. If somebody like our prophet who allow others to take control, we bring people around. We allow others to contribute. You as ordinary governor, can't you do the same? How many is 8 years? Before you know, the same 8 years is gone. And let me tell you what he failed to understand. In second regime, that is when you will now begin to know the true color of politics, the true color of administration. Apaya, once they return, within just 1 year, some people will begin to debate and start campaigning for whoever they think is going to take over here. That is when he's going to know the true color of politics and true color of the politicians. Please, it will not be too late for him to adjust. Whatever you think that belongs to the masses, please, you should allow the masses to benefit it. Then lastly, the issue of this Mokwa Apaya and Katcha. You see, Apaya, the state government is the problem of local government. The governor is the problem between the chairman and the vice. The governor is still the problem between the chairman and the councillors. Apaya, if autonomy is not given to local government, the crisis between the local government chairman and the vice chairman will continue. The issue between the council chairman and the councillors will continue. Apaya, if money is not given to local government, let me tell you, not even bridge that will collapse. Even a culvert collapse, the chairman has no power to get any money from anywhere, except if the state is ready to support. Apaya, we were all in Niger State. Wars come to wars, even when autonomy was not given by Lulu. Little money usually come to the local government. But very unfortunate, this current governor is not ready to support local government. And people so much believe in you. You were the kind of governor that people support, that people make sacrifice for. But look at the crisis he's facing the chairman. people accuse them, people castigate them, and unfortunately, the money is not within their means. And they could not see it simply because he was the one that sponsored them to that same seat. Apaya, the governor must do the right thing by supporting the chairman financially. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that lengthy one from Jumo Idris from Bida. Thank you very much. 091385790001. We are looking at the alleged diversion of fund and other relief material that is meant for the victim of Mokwa. Who this is more than a year now. They are complaining nothing have come. Again, we are looking at the collapsed bridges in some wards in Katcha, Yinti ward, and of course in Dabisan. What is happening because the activities of the people is being cut short. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Apara.
Good morning, Comrade Ahmed.
Exactly. The Mokwa saga, Usman Apara, let's let the cat out of the bag. On that list, they're supposed to mention the names of every contributor and the amount they must have given to Mokwa people. What happened to that of Alhaji Nani? I heard from the investigation that even certain of our account has been run, and it was under First Bank, but they pointed to Nasema. So I expected the management of Nasema to come out to the studio or to the various media houses, to give explanation on how this money has been paid. Even though I heard that they are also denying that they are not in charge of receiving cash, neither materials. But I think somewhere there is hanging around with this money, and we are not going to keep quiet. We are just talking about that enemy of Holy Nami. What of the other donations they made in various free accounts where they are making that contribution? We are not going to keep quiet. The deputy governor was the chairman of that committee, even though I know it should be the...
Please, I'm afraid we'll have to cut you short because we have a call that is coming, and I believe it's coming from the chairman, Katcha. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yes, my name is Usman Napaya, and I'm calling from Badeggi Radio, and you are live on air. I don't know if you're obliged to speak to us.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you, sir. We are actually deliberating on some of collapsed bridges in your own locality, and the people have complained. People sent complaints here, and we feel we should bring it to air, and other issues concerning your local government. Yes, about the collapsed bridges in Yinti and Dabisang. What?
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you well.
Yes, please, can you give us an update of the collapsed bridges? The bridges have collapsed in your locality. What effort are you putting in place to fix those bridges? Because the complaint is coming is whether it's not above the local governments to fix those bridges.
Alhamdulillah, you asked a marvelous question, and sincerely, with the little downpour we have last 2 or 3 weeks ago, we have a lot of bridges that have problems. It is only one that completely collapsed. Then other ones, the local government is doing the necessary thing to fix those 3 bridges. I think we even deploy works departments, collecting, shattering the tippers, the gravels, and also stones. We have been using doing our best to fix some areas. It is only one bridge along Inti and that capacity above the local government. And needful have been done. We write a memo to the Ministry for Local Government for quick intervention, which currently Niger State government is doing its best. They send the Commissioner for Works and also RAMP, all of them. I think by next week they will commence some area that above the local government. The work will be commenced, inshallah.
Okay, other bridges that have partially collapsed. What is the nature of activities? Are people having access? Can see people still manage to pass, or totally people cannot pass?
Yes. It's more tolerable because local government do its best. We buy a sack more than 500 bags, deploy the works department. we collect the what is it called, pickups, and they bring in the stone from somewhere else to fix all those areas that are about to collapse. Currently, the vehicles can pass through the road. It is only empty road that above our level, above our capacity.
Okay,
The Niger State government is deeply show concern, and currently, I think by next week, I know the work will commence fully.
Thank you very much. How about that of Eva? People still complain very bitterly about that of Eva.
If you can preview the previous in social media, you can even find me myself as executive chairman, take a shovel, enter a vehicle, and be offloading the sand and stones. Complete a day from morning to evening. I'm there with director of works and staff of works department, doing our possible best to see that those road, that road is motorable.
Okay, you mean that of Eva now has been fixed and is motorable?
Yes. If I can even send you some of the pictures, the videos, where myself as executive chairman take a shovel to see that the road will be maintained and be motorable.
That would be nice so that we can post them on our social media, Badeggi Facebook.
We are doing our best. I am the local government chairman that have my people in mind, have them in heart, and we are doing our best. Ask even the coordinator ramp. We wrote them a memo, we wrote them a letter because that road constructed by ramp. And the local government never collect that road from the ramp. So we tell them that the areas that they didn't do well, they should come and fix it back. And we didn't wait for them. We are doing our best to fix those roads so that let him not completely collapse.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for that one. There is another issue again that is disturbing because people complain about your style of administration, that you're running a one-man riot show, so much so that even your vice chairperson is being kept out of the loop, that you don't do with her. What do you have to say about that?
That one is a great lie. I can beat my chest among of the 25 local government chairman we have in Niger State. I'm one of the chairmen that run inclusive governance. Number one, since I assumed office as a chairman, my vice chairperson based in Badeggi, I based in Bida. Every day, if I'm going to office, I'll pick him from Badeggi to Katcha. She sat down in my office until we round up the activities for daily basis. We come back together and drop her in Badeggi again. So if she said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in fact, will not be happy with her. There's nothing I do without her consent. F and GCP will do it together. So, and I think none of the chairman will behave like that. But I know she's a lady. And not only me, even the Badeggi radio, the owner of Badeggi radio know her better than me. He can testify the character of every human. So that is all what I can say. As a leader, you don't go to public and say everything.
Okay, as a leader, you don't go to public and say everything, but once you present yourself as a person who wants to serve the public, then you should be ready to answer questions, because everything you do is not rather private. I want to come up with another thing. You know, as a leader, you know, some of the things you do might be private, but it's public.
You see, I have abundant evidence, numerous evidence. All my directors, all my supervisor councillors, all my councillors, they are my evidence of what you are saying. Okay, it's a total fiasco. Total lie.
Okay, no problem. There's another very disturbing one, rather. They said during the Salah celebration, due to short of funds, that your council, you took loan of ₦1 million so that you can, prepare for Salah, and only 50,000 naira was given to the chairperson, assistant chair.
I didn't took loan with anybody. I didn't took loan.
Okay, the 50,000 naira was given to her for Salah celebration, and
okay, go ahead.
50,000 naira was given, and averagely, during this recent Salah, the average ram you can buy is between 150,000, 200, and 250,000 on the average, and 50,000 naira was given to her. Then we begin to imagine what will 50,000 do to a person of her position?
You see, me as far as I concern, I'm not in position to answer this question.
Okay.
It's better you should ask her. Let her answer you this perfect question.
We've investigated from our investigation. That's why we are putting this question. So it's left for you to either confirm or deny whether 50,000 naira was what was given to her during Salah.
If you look at what I say, I say this is a clear testimony. All of the supervisor councillors, I have 7 supervisor councillors, 10 councillors, all the directors, they are in full picture of how I operate my administration. So it's a clear, ask all of them. You can ask anybody among of them. So I don't think where they have number of people in the cabinet, more than 30, a single person will extract himself and be lie against a leader.
Okay. Around what age do you give to your council to celebrate?
As you are speaking to me right now,
yes.
My council secretary, the supervisor, councillor, special duty, director of finance and supply, we are together this morning when I saw your call.
Okay.
And let me handing over the call to my director of finance and supply to shed more light over the little you are trying to ask.
Okay, better.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So you can give us update on some of the happenings, most importantly, the Salah celebration where council chair, assistant vice chairman of the council was allegedly being given 50,000 naira to celebrate Salah. You are the finance.
Yeah, I'm the finance. My name is Usman Pachaka, Director of Finance, Katcha local government.
Yes.
What really happened was we were expecting something to come from Ministry for Local Government as a Salah celebration, as a Salah welfare. And we expected till the last hour, nothing came. Then my chairman now called me and said, what do we do? Salah is fast approaching and nothing is coming from the ministry. So what do we do? I said, and we don't have money on the ground. Then the chairman looked around. We didn't take a loan from anybody. Chairman himself tried to solve that money and then give everybody little. That you cannot say that nothing will be done because we are council and everybody has responsibility on his head. So let him try and give everybody little. And then some of 50,000 was allocated to vice chairman, and she bluntly refused. She said that something came from me. I said nothing came from ministry. Chairman did this out of passion for his people.
So can you confirm now that the chairperson, that vice chairman, did not lie? The 50,000 naira it was given to her. Can you confirm that it wasn't lie?
We sent her 50,000. She refused.
Okay, Mr. For finance, you are the finance. Are you saying that your council is not receive anything from FARC? Because if you are saying that you are waiting for local government to give you a Salah package, is there a confirmation that FARC have not come to you? What do you use the FARC for?
I think we collect FARC through state, through Ministry for Local Government. But if you say we are collecting FARC directly from the financial allocation account, I think it's not yet possible.
Okay, but you mean what the state is giving you after collecting it from Abuja is not enough for you to run the council and, of course, prepare for celebrations like this?
The state is trying. Whatever they see from Abuja, what they give us, they are doing their best to make sure the local government runs perfectly.
Well, I think we understand what that means. We want to appreciate you very much for at least coming up as a leader or as a representative of your people to actually answer some questions. We really appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we appreciate it.
I'll go back to the Honorable Chairman.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Chairman. Oh, well, I think whatever, we all understand what is happening in the states. This is not peculiar to Niger State alone. We all know how local government are suffering when it comes to issue of facts. No any local government is having direct facts in Niger States. From our findings, local government receive between 10 to 15 million naira after payment of their salary or whatever. But why don't you give them the chance to pay their salary? You marry somebody out, that person has given birth. Why don't you allow him to bear the baby? Well, I don't know. I think because of time, we will let's give our listeners opportunity to call in. We have barely 5 minutes to wrap up the program. 0913857901.
Good morning.
Be very brief, MDL.
I most appreciate you for your tireless effort. Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Usman Apa, did we supposed to even protest before our benefit will be given to us? I'm emphasizing on people of Mokwa. Did they supposed to protest before their benefit for something that people donated will be given to them? I'm just bringing a suggestion. Anybody who want to donate to people, to the victim of people of Mokwa, the person should take it to them directly. Not the person shouldn't even take it to the Isema anymore. How will a lot of billions of naira be donated with these people? And yet, this is almost 1 year now, above 1 year. They cannot see anything up to now. They are still in trauma, and the government cannot complement them with cannot bring what being given to them by the public, donated by the public to them. They will be suffering. Once they protest before they will give them what belongs to them. It's very, very unfortunate, honestly. Anybody want to give them donation, let them take it to the victim directly. You shouldn't give it to the Isema anymore. Okay, that's my take.
Thank you very much. Let's take it to the Facebook. We have this one coming from Ali said, Mokwa flood victim died. The survivors are suffering, but those in charge of the relief funds are living large. The question is, what happened to the 1 billion naira Mr. Governor promised? Abi, now because him talk say most of the victims are non-indigent, but donation from people worldwide is nowhere to be found. Thank you. John Moses said, bank government in Niger State. Mohammed Adamu said, what about the pensioners, both alive and dead? I don't know. Aliu Moses Ezra said, while that's Nigerian hard work in terms of corruption, and about diversion fund, it is the same corruption. Nigeria, they are number one corruption. They are number one of weakness. They are number one in terms of ethnicity, of religion. But what they do in secret is so evil, rotten, only serving God. But in the inner mind of so wicked, well, the message is, this message is not too clear. Please, next time, try to put it in a manner that we can read and understand. Umar Azmi is saying, whenever you see a bricklayer drinking beer in the afternoon, just know a bag of cement is missing already. Mokwa saga, I feel so disappointed, so ashamed, so demoralized as a person. Though we predicted its scandal is so heartbreaking. Muhammad Musa say, I am new in this group. Thank you. Simon Isa say, I like that young man called Senator Mokwa. Let's take it back to the first. Okay. Can we take a call? Just one call will entertain and we wrap up the program. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador.
My name is Ambassador Abdullah Mustafa Mamajafiko from Bida. The vice chairman and chairman, they've spoken, and alhamdulillah, we thank the regulator for bringing it to the public so that we understand what is going on. But to me, local government fund is not for public, it's not for vice chairman or chairman to distribute the funds. Vice chairman should see himself as, because all of them came as appointees, because there wasn't him back there. So I see the vice chairman should see ourselves as an advisor to the chairman, because chairmen were not given a right to choose advice. And the selection from the chairman is clear that all the councillors and directors are all involved. So local government fund, though, they are scared to tell the public. They are scared to tell probably the fund coming, how it is used. Everybody know what is going on. Apparently, that is speculate to every state in Nigeria. Local government autonomy should be institutionalized.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Oh, you want to add voice? No. It's not trash. Add your voice very in just 60 seconds.
So, I don't want to participate in this your program. Yeah. But the whole thing is, it's amazing. Yeah. It's funny. How can you give a vice chairman 50,000? How much did the chairman take home?
But they said they were expecting money from the Ministry for Local Government.
What happened? Why is the Ministry of Local Government taking over their funding?
That's another question.
President Tinubu said give them their money. And then you now collect the money and sat on it. There is a Supreme Court judgment regarding to that funding of the local government. What's going on?
So I think probably we'll make it a topic for discussion for tomorrow.
What's happening?
Yeah, we'll make it for discussion.
The local government are just suffering, but no local government receive more than 400 million. Less than 400 million every month. What happened to their funding?
So they pay salary for them.
They pay salary for them,
and they give them 10 million naira.
And they give them 10 million naira
overhead.
And why the rest? What about the rest of the money?
Probably the local government council. The Ministry for Local Government will be the one to answer that question. We'll try to see if we can have information from them, if they can come.
Nigeria is finished.
Nigeria is finished, and our time is equally not finished, fast spent. Well, listeners, this is where the curtains fall for today on this program. We're showing you that God's willing tomorrow we'll see if we can have the Ministry for Local Government either by coming or by talking to us so that we can update you. Yes, until tomorrow when we'll be here with another interesting package. On behalf of everybody here, I am Usman Apaya. Thank you.